A timeless classic or a designer handbag trend to avoid. Today I'm breaking down pros, cons, what fits inside, how to style, and ultimately, do I still recommend the Palm Springs Mini? That and more in today's video, so let's get to it. Palm Springs Mini was actually first introduced in 2016. I actually purchased this bag back in 2022. This bag became extremely popular thanks to social media. I took my time, as you can tell, before I decided to add this bag to my collection. But now that I've had it for almost a year, I wanted to weigh in on everything you really need to know about this bag to help you decide if it's ultimately the right one for you and your collection. The Palm Springs Mini is a backpack. While it is a mini, it is definitely a backpack, and it is actually still one of the most popular backpacks by Louis Vuitton. This is in the iconic Louis Vuitton monogram and the coated canvas. It is adorned with black leather and gold hardware, both in the D-rings as well as on the zippers and the hooks and clasps that you see here. You have one small zipper component on the front side of the bag at the bottom, as well as a small Louis Vuitton tab there. This little pouch you can see here is tiny, but you do have this little opening here on the front side of the bag. You do have two straps that can be utilized as a backpack. You can take one of these straps off as well, and you can utilize it as a crossbody or on the shoulder. So I have filled this quite full because I want to really give you an idea of how much it really will hold. My phone would definitely fit right in the front. I just utilized the case just for viewing. And then I have quite a few items in here. I have my lotion by Christian Dior. I have my key case that has my little key fob in there. Then I have a couple of different lipsticks. I have this one by Dior that I absolutely love, by the way. I'll make sure to link this down below. And then my new lip liner by Dior. Also, if you're looking for a good neutral one, this is one that really works. And then I have a Chantecaille lipstick. This is one of their new collections that came out this fall. And then I have my Christian Dior cosmetic pouch. I have my card case, which is kind of one of my go-tos that I carry quite often. Last but not least is my toiletry 15. Now, this is empty right now because I wanted to show you guys just the fact that that would fit in there with additional toiletries and cosmetic items outside of the bag. Now, if you're going to add something like an eyeglasses case or a sunglasses case, you're certainly going to need to take something out. Like I would take this out and exchange it for sunglasses or just kind of move some things around. But all in all, you can see that now it's empty, but even with what I had in there, I still had room for a few other things. It definitely packs a punch with that opening that you see there. When it comes to how you can style it, it is definitely very versatile. You can certainly carry it on the back as a backpack. You've got those two small straps. The one thing you do need to keep in mind is when you do adjust these, you need to make sure that they are on opposite sides. I myself actually messed up the first time that I did that and didn't realize it. I was trying to line up both of the little pin knobs there, if you will, but you need to have them on opposite sides so that it works. Or you can simply take off one of the straps and use this as a shoulder bag or a crossbody, which is my preferred way of carrying. And what you're gonna do when you do that, when you take one off, you're going to leave one hook at the top, and then you're going to take the one that is adjacent right below, and you're going to move that to the opposite side. And I will say, because this is flat on the back, that it does lay nicely whether you are carrying this on your shoulder or as a crossbody. You don't have to worry about it kind of, protruding out too much. It really lays flush against the body and looks really nice. The Palm Springs Mini is a very cool and chic bag. While it is very casual, it also helps to really elevate a casual look. For example, I have on a basic sweatshirt dress by Athleta today, and this bag just looks so cool and instantly elevates something so simple as this outfit here. I think there's a lot to be said with the combination of the black leather, the monogram, classic monogram by Louis Vuitton, as well as the gold hardware. I think that in itself is just very chic and very elevated at the same time, and that's how it makes, it's such a statement piece and makes it so easy to elevate any basic look. I do prefer styling this bag more in the fall and the winter, simply because I think it looks really good with leggings and boots, sweaters, cardigans, oversized sweatshirts. And I think it does have a lot to do with the combination again of the leather, gold hardware, and the classic Louis Vuitton monogram. But I think that is one that no matter what season you style it, when you take basics and pop the Palm Springs Mini on, it really takes the outfit to a whole nother level. When it comes to cons, my number one pet peeve with this bag is the front pocket. While it does have a zipper and while it does open, this particular pocket, in my opinion, is pointless. It is for aesthetics only because you are not putting anything in there. If you are, it's something you're gonna put in there and just completely forget about it. It's cute, it looks really cool, but it is pointless. Another thing that I think is also pointless about the Palm Springs Mini is this bottom loop. This is to loop or hang a scarf from, but let's get real. Who's gonna do that? If you do, no judgment, you do you. Share with us if you style it that way down below. We'd love to hear it. Me personally, this is something that I've never used and I'm not going to use. Because of the size of it, it's like a catch-22. I know this is a backpack and I know that you have that capability. However, I personally think that this makes me look like a little schoolgirl. I'm envisioning like 90s kind of Clueless era, if you will, like little schoolgirl, the short plaid mini dress and the really tiny, tiny backpack. And I just don't think that that looks very aesthetically pleasing on myself. If that works for you, that's great. But I think you need to keep that in mind. I will tell you, I am in my 40s. I think age should have nothing to do with it. You wear what you want to wear and style how you want to style anything. But my personal preference is I just don't like to carry it as a backpack. I just don't think that it looks appropriate. So just wanted to throw that out there in case that is something that might be an issue for you. By the way, if you're new here, my name is Heather, bringing you the best in luxury handbags, shoes, and investment pieces to help you elevate your wardrobe. If you too have a love for luxe, I hope you'll consider subscribing. When it comes to the pros, there are several actually. Starting with how much this bag holds, I think that the term mini is actually deceiving because it's really not that mini in terms of what it will actually hold. I have some other bags in my collection that are not considered mini and they do not hold what the Palm Springs Mini will hold. I think that it's just the way that it's designed so well, and with that opening being, kind of large and right there in the middle, it's perfect. It holds quite a bit, so I think that that is a huge win and a huge pro for this bag. Ability to wear this as a crossbody backpack if you choose, or a shoulder bag, and even just grabbing it by the top, loop there if you will. I think it is another huge pro because you just have so many different ways that you can carry it. Black leather, gold hardware, and the classic Louis Vuitton monogram is just so aesthetically pleasing. I also think what makes this bag so great is that it has no vachetta. So that is a huge, huge win in my book. To further help you elevate your style, I've got a couple of other previous videos that are really good in terms of 5 Louis Vuitton bags that I would recommend first, or even some of the best bags by YSL. So make sure to stick around, watch those videos next, and until next time, live your luxe, and I'll see you in the next video.